The river ran slow and silver beneath the moon, cutting quietly through the cottonwoods outside town. It was the one place the world felt softer. Clara Sheridan stood at the bank, skirts gathered in her hands, listening to the water like it was speaking a language only the lonely understood. She was the sheriff's daughter, raised on rules and straight lines. Everyone in town knew her name, her posture, her future. She was expected to marry well, smile politely, and never wander too far from safety. Yet here she was, alone at night, heart pounding for reasons she wouldn't admit. She heard footsteps before she saw him. Slow, careful, deliberate. Her breath caught, but she didn't run. When he stepped into the moonlight, hat low over his eyes, she recognized him instantly. Jesse Cole. The outlaw every wanted poster warned her to fear. He stopped several feet away, hands visible, voice low. "Didn't mean to scare you." His tone wasn't threatening. It was tired. Clara should have screamed. She should have turned and fled. Instead, she stayed rooted, staring at the man her father hunted. "You shouldn't be here," she said. Her voice shook despite her effort. Jesse gave a crooked smile. "Funny, I was thinking the same about you." The river murmured between them, an uneasy witness to a meeting neither had planned, but both had imagined. They had crossed paths before. Brief glances in daylight, moments stolen through windows and crowds. She had seen the man beneath the rumors, quiet, observant, carrying more regret than violence. He had seen her looking back, curiosity outweighing fear. "My father would arrest you on sight," Clara said. Jesse nodded. "I know." He hesitated, then added, "I'd let him." That surprised her. She stepped closer before thinking. "Then why are you still running?" Her question wasn't sharp. It was honest. Jesse looked out at the water. "Because once they brand you, they don't care why." He glanced at her. "You of all people know what labels do." She did. Being the sheriff's daughter meant never being just Clara. Always watched, always judged. The wind stirred her hair loose from its pins. Jesse noticed but looked away, respectful. "You shouldn't be seen with me," he said. Clara laughed softly, bitter. "I'm always being seen. No one ever asks what I want." The words surprised even her. Silence stretched, not awkward, heavy with everything unsaid. Finally, Jesse spoke. "And what do you want, Clara?" She met his gaze. The outlaw. The danger. The one man who never expected anything from her. "To be heard," she said. "Just once." He stepped closer, still leaving space. "Then talk," he said. And she did. She told him about expectations, about loneliness, about loving a town that felt like a cage. Jesse listened without interrupting, eyes steady, like her words mattered. When she finished, she felt lighter. He exhaled slowly. "No one ever asks me why I steal," he said. "They don't want the answer." She tilted her head. "I do." He hesitated, then spoke of debt, of a brother buried by greedy men, of justice that never came. The river reflected their shadows side by side. Two people born on opposite sides of the law, standing on the same ground. Clara realized something then. This wasn't about rebellion or romance. It was about recognition. Being seen for who they were, not who they were labeled. Footsteps echoed faintly from the road. Jesse stiffened. "I should go." Clara's heart sank. "Will I see you again?" she asked before pride could stop her. He smiled sadly. "If I'm smart, no." Then softer. "If I'm honest, I hope so." He turned to leave. She reached out, fingers brushing his sleeve. Electricity shot through both of them. Jesse froze. Slowly, carefully, he turned back. "Clara." He didn't finish. He didn't need to. The space between them closed with quiet inevitability. Their kiss was gentle, hesitant, filled with restraint. Not hunger, but promise. When they pulled apart, Clara's eyes shone. "Be careful," she whispered. Jesse nodded. "You too." He disappeared into the trees like a ghost carried by the night. Days passed. The town buzzed with talk of the outlaw. Clara moved through her routines, changed, but composed. She said nothing. At night, she returned to the river. Sometimes he was there. Sometimes not. When he was, they talked. Nothing more. Nothing less. One evening, her father followed her. He saw Jesse step from the shadows. Guns didn't rise. Voices stayed calm. The sheriff studied the man before him. "You saved a farmer's boy last winter," he said. Jesse nodded. "Didn't seem right to leave him." The sheriff looked at his daughter. Understanding passed between them, heavy and painful. "Run," he told Jesse quietly. "Leave town tonight." Jesse hesitated. "Sir." "Go," the sheriff said. "Before I remember my badge." Jesse looked at Clara. She smiled through tears. "Go," she echoed. "Live." He touched her forehead gently. "You changed me," he said. Then he was gone, not hunted, but spared. Years later, Clara stood by the same river. The town had changed. So had she. A letter arrived that morning. One line, no return address. "I'm free now. I hope you are too." She folded it carefully, smiling at the water. Some love stories weren't meant to end with staying. Some were meant to teach you how to breathe. And on that quiet riverbank, Clara knew one night had been enough to change everything.